What's going on, guys? Forgive my voice. I don't have much of it left. I've been sick as fuck with multiple sinus infections over and over again, so my voice has just been crushed. Um, I don't know, man. I'm just not doing real good. I just kind of wanted to, while I was all up in my feelings, feeling stupid, I figured I'd make a video for some real shit, I guess you could say. Um, this isn't DPDR related. This is just kind of anxiety related in general. Um, Man, I just overthink everything. Not just in relation to my anxiety, but everything in my life. And this shit just been driving me crazy. Shit makes you feel isolated, makes you feel alone. And I don't know. I was just wondering if any of y'all out there feel that way. Like for me, I just started dating somebody for the first time in a while, and man, already I'm having issues with it. Not like with I'd rather be with somebody else, but with like I'm already like just questioning, like I'm over analyzing what she says or you know what she does and stuff like that. Like I don't know, man. Like wondering. I guess I'm just too sensitive, to be honest with you. To put it plainly, like it's my fault. It's not anybody else's fault. Like of what I overthink about, but it honestly, I overthink everything she says. Like and then I hear her say one thing, and I'm like, well, does that mean she doesn't want me or she wants somebody else, or is she thinking about breaking up with me? Well, I've been dating just a little bit, and I'm already thinking like overthinking too much and just reading too much into things, and God, man, it's like I push people away just because and it's not even like I'm insecure about myself. I guess it's just because most of the relationships I've ever been in have been, I've ended up getting left, and not that I, would have ended up with them anyways, but just in general, like, and I don't know, you be in a couple shit relationships, get cheated on, get whatever, and you start developing just major trust issues, especially when you're already an anxious person and already pick up on vibes and stuff like that, even the slightest things that are weird. Like I can always tell when somebody's mad on the low or something's up, and I just pick up on the energy so well. And God, I start overthinking it. Like, what have I done? And am I doing the best that I can do to keep them happy? Am I doing everything I can? Like, am I doing too much of this, doing too much of that? Like, I'll even think as far into stuff as like, am I being too nice? Am I not being nice enough? Just, am I putting in too much effort? Like, I don't know, man. And then like, yeah, I feel like sometimes, I'll put in so much effort and then they don't reciprocate it. And then I'm like, fuck, am I being overbearing? All this kind of stuff. And man, I just think way too much into it. And that goes majorly into my relationships, and I feel like I just push a lot of people away with that because forgive me, like I said, I've been sick, but I just feel like I try so hard. I feel like I try too hard, and I don't know, it just ends up biting me in the ass. But I really like the chick I'm dating. Like, she's awesome, and I really got a thing for her. And but man, I swear, like it just that's the problem with me when it comes to when I start caring about people. Like that's why I try not to care about people so much, because, man, it's like once I give them the power of knowing that I care about them, and all of a sudden, you just become this different person. Like, you get possessive and you get, jealous and all this kind of stuff. And it just like, and I start acting like that sometimes and I don't even realize why I'm doing it. Like, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I don't know, man. It's like once you give over feelings to somebody, it's like you just give them this control. And man, it's really scary for me because, like, I try to put in so much effort, and then I don't know. Like, I put my all into it sometimes, and sometimes, I just read way too much and stuff. They could say something and not even mean anything by it, and, I'm sitting there dissecting it to the whatever trillionth degree, trying to figure out what the hell they're talking about and or what they mean and why they're mad and if I did something or whatever. And it just goes with that, people in general. Like, if I hear somebody talking about me, like, not even that I really care, but I just, instantly my mind goes to, well, what are they saying about me? What about this? What about that? And, and I know I'm being too sensitive. I know I shouldn't give that power over, but fuck, dude, is who I am. Like, and I'm working on it, but damn, it sucks. Like, it just, and as men, it's frowned upon for us to have feelings. And I mean, I feel like an idiot even making this video talking about feelings, but man, it's just scary, dude. Feelings are scary when they're strong. And for me, being a person who's an overthinker, man, I overthink everything about my relationship. I overthink everything about my friends. Like, I don't know, sometimes I'm worried that, like, I'm being overbearing or, like, and I don't even know why. It's like I have abandonment issues and I don't even have, there's not even any abandonment issues really in my life. But I don't know. I guess I've always been kind of sensitive, and I never realized how sensitive I was because I always have been a tough guy. But, I guess I've always kind of held my emotions in a lot too. Being an emotional or sensitive person don't mean you're not strong or whatever, but man, sometimes it makes me feel that way. And it's just frustrating. I want to be everything I can for the people around me. And when, they say something and I start overthinking it, I got to stop myself and be like, dude, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Like, they're not thinking that. Or even if they are, just do you. And, if the right people will come into your life, or, the right people will stay in your life and put in the effort and whatever. And then, but it's still hard. Like, no matter how hard I try to just be happy and be the best person, be the best man, best boyfriend, best friend I can be. No matter how hard I say, look, I'm just going to do that. And if other people do them and it's not right, then that's on them. But I'm going to just keep doing me. Man, it's still, like, as much as I try to believe that, like, it still just bothers the crap out of me. And I don't know, like, maybe I just get into my feelings too much. Maybe that's just something wrong with me, but that's just really been bothering me lately. And I just wanted to get it out on here. I'm sure other people kind of deal with some stuff like this, or maybe you don't. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but it's not easy. And I hate overthinking. And I know that I do. It's the worst part. Like, I want to stop it. I want to make it go away. Like, I don't want to be thinking about the other person every second of the day. Like, when you feel that strongly about them, like, all you can think about is, what do they think about me? Because you want, them to think the world of you like you do of them. But you need to just be thinking about your life and enjoying the parts in which they're in it, and don't be worried about it all the time because people are going to do them. You just got to do you. And if they screw you over, then oh well, kick them to the curb and find the next one. But man, it's so hard to adopt that mentality when you care so much about somebody. And I don't know, I struggle with that. I really do. Like, that's not something that's easy for me to do. It's not easy for me to it's not easy for me to just not overthink things. Because I do, I'm an overthinker, and man, I worry about it too much. And like, it just plays hell on my relationships, both friendships and relationships. Like, because I'm a loving guy, like, and I can't help it, man. I fall in love way too fast, catch feelings way too fast, way too strong. Like, everybody else seems to be able to just date and break up and move on. And for me, like, damn it, I just get so attached so easily. And I just get too attached, to be honest with you. It's scary because you just give all this power over to something that could crush you. And no matter how hard you try, you can't do anything about it. It just kind of eats me up. But, yeah, give me some comments. Tell me what y'all do if anybody else experiences anything like that. Just trust issues and just overthinking things, within your relationships in general, both, friendships, relationships, whatever. And tell me what y'all do, or what if any of that kind of stuff bothers y'all. I don't know, that shit's just been on top of me lately, and I hate it. God, it's not me. Like, I'm a fun-loving, easygoing guy. Normally, I'm just like, do you, I trust you, whatever, and doing my own thing, and, I'm not the overbearing boyfriend or anything like that. I'm like, do what you do. I enjoy the time that I'm with you, and when, I'm not with you, I trust you, but man, I don't know what it is when I catch strong feelings. It's so hard not to act like an idiot. And I don't know, man, maybe I'm just too sensitive, or maybe I just suck at this, but let me know what y'all think. Thanks, guys. Yeah, comment below. Thanks.